War that is going on in Ukraine and Russia will lead to World War III. Once NATO gets involved, and they will, which is a treaty between 30 different countries, UK, America, Turkey, a lot of countries, Germany, Denmark. Anyway, once one of the articles is if one of them gets attacked, all of them gets attacked. So they have NATO military positioned along the Ukraine border. Russia, Putin wants them to leave, obviously, but they won't. And then once fights start out between NATO and Russia, uh, that's when 30 plus countries get involved. And that's when it becomes more of a bigger deal than just Russia taking over Ukraine. Putin put sanctions, Biden, President Biden put sanctions on Putin once Putin decided to invade Ukraine. But what's not in the stories is China has also put sanctions on US. So there's no talk about that. So China and Putin, China and Russia are very good friends. China has come out in a statement saying Xi Jinping has said that they support Putin and Russia in their endeavors. So I think when Biden put sanctions on Putin, China decided to put sanctions on US. So there's a big sanction war going on here and there. Iran has sanctions and that. Turkey has made big deals with Israel. Turkey's one of the military forces in the Middle East. So expect them to come into the game a lot. Yeah. When NATO and Russia start attacking each other, that's when everyone gets involved, and that's when it becomes a world war. There's a lot of other wars going on in the Middle East and stuff there. Of course, the news isn't reporting Israel taking on Iran and stuff, but that's been going on forever pretty much. It's just intensifying. Everything's intensifying. Every country that's going to get involved in the war has all put their military into key locations and specific places to get ready for the big war. It's going to be a long war. They know it's going to be what I call a 10-year war. So they've planned for 10 years worth of fighting. That's why it's taken so long for the war to start, and that's why it's not just it's not going to be a big bang and it's all over within days or whatever. It's going to be dragged out. It's going to be a long war. It'll just snowball. It'll just escalate. More things will happen. After, if Russia is successful in invading Ukraine, then we know the next thing is China's going to take in Taiwan. And Russia will back China up with that. So, either way, things are going to snowball and escalate. How it started is, so basically, as far as the way I see it, is Ukraine is too close to Russia's border. Ukraine is right on Russia's border, and Ukraine being a friend of NATO means NATO will have their military and missiles and that right on Russia's border, and that's unacceptable to Putin. So he has to pretty much take Ukraine, and that's the only way to make sure that his country is safe from NATO taking Ukraine and NATO placing their military on the border. A lot of misinformation in the media, like always, but that's to be expected. But yes, it's all happening slowly in front of your eyes. So it's also very convenient that before the war started, when things were escalating, all the Europe countries lowered restrictions and dropped restrictions, and then when the war does start, UK drops all restrictions on COVID. So it's pretty funny. Yeah, look for the things the media isn't telling you, and just dive deeper into the truth. But yes, that's just an update of what I think is about to go down. Alright.